short yoga video to help move your body and clear your mind. You may need a yoga mat depending on what kind of floor you're on, but otherwise, clear your space and give yourself as much room as possible. And now that our space is clear, let's begin to clear our minds. All we need to do now is breathe. And with each breath, we can begin to let go of all those thoughts that aren't going to serve us right now. Let's start by taking 2 cleansing breaths. We're going to empty our lungs. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And with a sigh, exhale. One more just like that. Empty your lungs. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. From this point forward, we are going to inhale and exhale through our noses with our lips sealed. Nice and slow and steady. Let's come to a tabletop position on our hands and knees as we begin to move our spines. So reaching the crown of the head forward, hands directly under our shoulders. Inhale to reach crown of the head high. Cow pose. Exhale. Head hanging heavy, arching the spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And let's move our spine like that a few more times. Let's come to standing on our knees. We're going to bring the palms of our hands to our lower back. And here, the most important thing is to keep breathing. As soon as we stop breathing, it gets a little scary. So just, no matter what, keep a nice steady breath as we keep our hips above our knees and reach the crown of the head up and back, slowly going back. To open up the whole front of our chest. One more deep breath in our camel. And then slowly, even slower than you went back, we'll come back up to standing on our knees. And then release to a child's pose. Okay. Hands directly below our shoulders. We're going to press to reach our feet back to an upper push-up plank position. Inhale, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows grazing the ribs. Untuck the toes. Inhale to press away, crown of the head reaches high. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Reaching the heels toward the floor, lifting the hips high, pressing palms into the mat, letting the head hang heavy, long neck, melting our shoulders down our backs. Inhale to reach the right leg up, maybe circling the ankle one way and then the other. And exhale to release, right foot down and lift left leg high. Circling the ankle one way and then the other. And release. Bending at the knees, glancing forward and stepping to the front of your mat or space and hang heavy forward fold. Slight bend at the knees, long neck, long spine, shoulders away from the ears, and just hang heavy here. Okay, we're going to slide our palms up our shins, avoiding putting pressure on our knees. So either below the knees or above the knees as we reach the crown of the head forward, half lift. Long neck, long spine. One more inhale to reach the crown of the head as far as you can without toppling forward. And then exhale, release. Forward fold. Maybe swaying back and forth a little here. Okay. Then from here, we're going to stand all the way up. Arms up, biceps framing the ears, melting the shoulders down the back. Inhale to reach through the fingertips. Exhale to bring right arm over, up and over. And back to center. Inhale to reach through the fingertips. Exhale, left arm up and over. Inhale back up to center. Reaching through the fingertips. And exhale, release, forward fold. Okay, inhale, rolling all the way up. Crown of the head coming up last. And now we're going to test our balance. So, again, we're going to be gentle with ourselves. If we fall out of it, that's okay. We can always come back with a nice deep breath and just come back into the pose. Weight in your right foot. Crown of the head reaching high toward the ceiling. Imagine that a string is pulling the crown of your head toward the ceiling as we're going to bring our left foot either to our ankle or maybe up to our shin. Or you can try bringing it above the knee to your thigh. But not on the knee, because the knee doesn't really like to be pushed sideways. So if we can't get it above the knee, then we'll just bring it back down to this shin. Focusing your gaze on a spot that is out in front of you, that is not moving. You could even close your eyes, but it's a little harder that way. So just steady breath, palms heart center. If you fall out of it, take a deep breath and come back into it. And then maybe we can even try growing our branches in our tree pose. And again, it might feel a little silly, especially if you fall out of it. But just take a deep breath and come back in and try again. And that's what yoga is all about. One more inhale and exhale, release. Left foot down to the floor. Bring your weight into your left foot, and your right foot now is going to come to either your ankle, your shin, or above your knee to your thigh. Again, we don't want to put pressure on our knee. Palms to heart center. Focus your gaze. Steady your breath. Nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head as high as you can toward the ceiling. And maybe we can start to grow our branches of our tree. And if we fall out of it, we just come back in with a nice deep breath. One more inhale here. And exhale, release. Okay. Now, I'm going to come to a seated position with the soles of our feet together, our knees wide, butterfly. We can even use our elbows to press our knees toward the ground as we reach the crown of our heads high. Long spine, long neck, and then exhale to release over your legs. Slowly start stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae, crown of the head coming up last. Long legs out in front of you. Inhale to reach up and bend at the knees as much as you need to be able to reach the feet. Once you have a hold of your feet, then you can start to gently straighten your legs. Until they're just slightly bent at the knees. And then if you're still able to breathe here, with you're reaching your crown of your head towards your toes, you might even start to bend at the elbows. Make sure that you are continuing to breathe, that you are not forcing anything. And release. stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Crown of the head coming up last. Okay. It's already time to relax. So we're going to come to lie down on the floor. Head hanging heavy. Arms by our sides. Palms facing up. Open your chest. Close your eyelids. Seal your lips. Arms by your sides. And breathe. And we're going to relax our body from our toes all the way up to our head. So first, relax your toes. And relax your ankle. Relax your shin, your calf. Relax your knee. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your chin, your jaw. Relax your ears. Relax your lips. Relax your nose. Relax your closed eyelids. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax the crown of your head. And let any thoughts that might still be coming up go right out through the crown of your head as we just breathe slow and steady. Inhales and exhales, nice and relaxed. Nothing left to hold on to. Nothing to do but just lie and breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths here as we let everything go. Inhale, I am. Exhale, strong. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Good. And now we can slowly start to peel ourselves away from the floor or mat. Maybe coming to one side. And then pressing ourselves up to a seated position. We're going to end this video with the chanting of Om. 3 times. And it's just sending some positive energy to ourselves and to our surrounding. So the first Om will be for our space, anybody that is practicing yoga using this video. The second Om will be for someone in our lives that might need it. If you can think of someone specific that you want to send some nice positive energy to. And the third Om will be just for yourself. Empty your lungs. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep inhale, second Om for someone in your life who needs it. Nice deep inhale, third Om just for yourself. Thank you for doing yoga with me. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.